Hello there boys and girls, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to something new, a brand new series for this channel, and we'll get into the nitty gritty how all this scheduling is going to work as well with 1860 Munich. But I wanted another challenge to go on the channel and this is going to be it. So as you probably noticed by the thumbnail and by the surroundings around me, we are going to be at Newcastle and we are going to be doing the Sir Alex Ferguson challenge. It's something that I've looked at over the last couple of years and not really pulled the trigger on it, but I feel that with this club and with this challenge, it's going to be very, very special. I mean, how hard can it be to work for Mike Ashley? I think they're famous last words, aren't they? So we're going to get into it. But if you haven't heard of the Sir Alex Ferguson challenge, this is it. This is what it entails. And I'll be back with you once that's over in FM19. And it's been a very long time since I've said this. Roll the intro. So what is the Sir Alex Ferguson challenge? If you've not heard of it, I'm going to give you a quick rundown exactly what the rules are and what the goals are of this save. So, rules for the challenge. Sir Alex Ferguson, when he retired, this challenge came about, and basically this is what you need to do if you want to do it yourself. Holiday until November the 6th, which is when Sir Alex Ferguson took over at Manchester United on November the 6th, 1986. You then take over the second bottom team in the Premier League, as United were in that position when he took over. You stay at this one club for the entirety of the save. As you know, Ferguson stayed at United for 27 years and he retired in 2013. And then another one is you aim to bring youth players through. So often people look at the kids of Giggs, Beckham, Neville, Scholes, but that came through United's youth setup, and yeah, you've kind of got to replicate that and bring youth players through as and when you get them on the youth intake. As for the goals for this challenge, you kind of need to replicate Ferguson's success at Manchester United, and we need to do that here at Newcastle United. We've got the support, we've got the backing from the fans, we just need to give them a little bit of silverware to go into it. So, goals for this challenge. So within 4 seasons, I've got until 2021-2022 season to either win the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup. Ferguson's first trophy was the FA Cup, and yeah, we've got to win any domestic cup within 4 years. We then got to go on after that and win a league title within 7 seasons. So I've got until the 2025-2026 season to win the Premier League, which is going to be a big ask, especially with how tight Mike Ashley is with the purse strings at Newcastle United. A further season on, we then need to win our first league and cup double, so I've got until the 26-27 season to win the league and the FA Cup. The Carabao Cup there will not do. We need to be winning both the league and the FA Cup in that season. And finally, 13 season into this save, so 2031-2032, we need to win the league, the FA Cup and the Champions League, so the famous treble which United went on and won in 1999. We need to replicate that. And fingers crossed we can have a good success here. But first things first, we need to have a look at what the current squad is like, where they are, how they've been doing in this league, and yeah, all that usual stuff that we do in a first opening episode. So here we are in FM19, and as you can see, we're on the 6th of November, and Newcastle are the second bottom team in the league. They see themselves on 7 points. Fulham bottom with 6. Leicester with 8, Huddersfield with 8, Cardiff and Palace with 9, and Burnley and West Ham with 10. So this first season is literally just to keep them up and then go on from that, and hopefully get all those accolades that you saw in the little challenge information. Say, if you've never done this or never heard of this challenge before, it's a really good one, especially if you want a long-term save with something a little bit different. Because every time you kind of holiday to the 6th of November, this team will always change. They'll probably be the same sort of team, so the Huddersfields, the Newcastles, the Fulhams, the Palaces of this world, but you get a different team every single time. So all in all, that's the state of play at the minute. If you have a look at their schedule and actually how they've played, yeah, it's been a very, very tough start to the season. So losing to Chelsea, but not getting their first win in the league until Fulham, and that's recently as well. So they're in the Carabao Cup quarter-finals against Arsenal here. So yeah, so it's a tough ask at the minute. They did get a good draw, 2-2 draw against City, but yeah, first win coming in October. It's a tough start to the season, and yeah, we're actually our first game of the episode tomorrow will be Arsenal and Palace. So we don't start easy as well. Away at Arsenal at the Emirates. So tough things to come. And this is the state of the squad. So we've got a couple of injuries, a couple of suspensions. Quality-wise, it's okay in parts, but it does need a little bit of care in the January transfer window. And so big things for us really. Perez injured for 3 weeks, so that's going to be quite big. He's an attacking midfielder, Uzi Perez, really good on this game, and actually got a little bit of growth in him as well, but we won't be able to play him until probably end of December, start of January. And then Solomon Rondon, got him on loan, or they have him on loan from West Brom, and he's out for anywhere between 4 and 7 weeks. So we're going to have to go with people like Muto and Joselu and see how we get on in the opening couple of weeks. Quality-wise, front end of the team really lacking quality. Only really Richie and Muto with quality, and Kennedy as well, but he's on loan. Middle of midfield's not too bad. Shelvey, Ki Sung-young, Diame should do us a job and get us out of this mire. Defensively, we're looking strong. Fabian Schär, Jamal Lascelles, Yedlin and Manquillo are the wing backs. Probably need a new left back in January. Only really got Paul Dummett there as a recognised left back. Kieran Clark can play there, but he's not the greatest. So yeah, something we're gonna have to look at when we get into January and see who's available, and who we can physically get in. So let's see what Mike Ashley has to say. He's given us a 1-year deal, so we're here until June 2019. Hopefully we get a new deal. Sign young players for the first team is his philosophy, probably because he knows if they're good enough, they'll sell him on for a profit. So let's attend this meeting with Mike Ashley. Let's see how we get on with him. So he's welcoming us to the Magpies. Take a few minutes to welcome you to the club before handing over to assistant manager, who's going to discuss staff responsibilities with you. So we'll whiz through that as well. Also show you that you've got a full backing of the board. Thanks, Mike. Cheers for that. And have hired us, and wouldn't hire us if he didn't feel we're the right person to propel this club forward. It's a massive club, massive support, and hopefully we can do good things. Great, let's get this meeting started. Let's get this underway. Newcastle obviously got a really good history. Fans can appreciate when a newly appointed manager has taken time to increase their knowledge of the club. Yeah, I'll increase my knowledge of the club. I know a little bit about Newcastle's history, but nothing too major. So his only philosophy is to sign young players for the first team, which I don't mind that. I generally go for younger players anyway. If you've seen all my saves on the channel, I generally try and get the average age of the squad down with older players in certain key areas. So yeah, I don't feel another meeting is required to talk about philosophies. I will do a press conference, that's not too bad. Thanks for the introduction, really quick and easy from Mike Ashley. We're now over to Mikkel Anita, our assistant manager. We've got questions regarding day-to-day running of the team, written report regarding the team. Would you like to send it to you? Yes, please. Yes, please. Well, I want to see exactly what the team is made of. Would you make to the rest of the staff? No, I'm filling with the team now. I want to talk to them individually. Thanks for the offer. Would you like me to provide a report on players whose contracts expire in the next 12 months? Yes, that would be great because I don't have to go for it. And if I need anything else changing, I will come to you as and when. So let's have a look at these new emails. So Newcastle's background: they've won 4 leagues, not Premier Leagues, but they've won 4 leagues, First Division leagues, 1 Europa Cup, 6 FA Cups, 4 Championship leagues, 1 Community Shield, and 1 Anglo Cup. So they have got some trophies in the trophy cabinet. They won the Europa League, the Europa Cup in 1969, and they've won the FA Cup 6 times. I think the last time was in the 50s or 60s. So they haven't won the top division since 1927. So we've got 7 seasons to topple that and try and get another league win under their belts as quickly as possible. 3-star youth facilities, 3-star training facilities. Going to have to see if we can get those better. Average junior coaching as well, and average youth recruitment. If we're going to try and bring youth players through, again, they're going to have to put money into that. These are the strengths and weaknesses. So our weaknesses. Away record is absolutely horrendous. Lack of quality of left back, which I've already kind of noticed anyway. Goalkeepers in the team are generally quite eccentric, so that's not great for good defensive base for us, really, to be fair. But let's have a look at the positives. Jamal Lascelles is one of the 5 players that play at centre back, which is great. We've got really good depth in that position. Matt Ritchie, good options in the right wing area as well. Some number of talented youth prospects already. Freddie Woodman, I think everyone knows about Freddie Woodman. Yannick Torrid is another one as well. Striker, advanced forward, 2-star current ability, 4-star potential ability. See if we can get him either out on loan or into the first team if we need to. And Callum Roberts as well, right winger, 2-star current, 3.5-star potential, left footer on that right hand side, going to cut inside. But again, see if we can get him some loan games and get out and hopefully raise that potential. That's pretty much it for there. Last year of the contract, so you got Mo Diame, Colback, Callum Roberts, youngster, we need to get him signed down. Anybody else there that's really going to affect us? No, not really. So most of the youngsters there, it's just Diame. If we're going to sign him onto another contract, he's on 45 grand a week, which is a big wage. So hopefully we'll have a look and see if we can get him a year contract with less money, possibly, because he's 31 now. Don't really want to go any further. And then our chief scout, Steve Nixon's come along. We've got 720 grand in the scouting budget, so might go up to Europe and might go into UK and Ireland. We'll have a look at see exactly what we can afford in the next episode. So that next episode will be Arsenal and Palace. That we're going to bring you straight away. 2 games in the next episode. That will be out tomorrow at 12 o'clock. With regards to the schedule on the channel, it is on my channel page on the About section. It gives you the schedule there. I'm going to pop it in the descriptions of both saves as well from now on, so you know exactly what's going where. So let's talk about schedule. So Monday to Friday, you will always get 5:30. 1860 Munich save. Mending Munich will always be there Monday to Friday, but this save will go 4 days: Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday. So Tuesday and Thursday you'll get double uploads. This one will go out at 12 o'clock, and then Saturday and Sunday 12 o'clock as well. So Mending Munich Monday to Friday, 5:30 every single day, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday 12 o'clock. This is when this save is going to go on. So hopefully you enjoy, and hopefully you get to enjoy both saves, because there's something a little bit different in both. Munich, we're building a club from pretty much the ground up, and with regards to Newcastle, we're trying to make this team, make this club great. Back to when Bobby Robson was manager of the team. So yeah, hopefully that kind of works it all out, and it kind of makes more sense. As I said in the description down below, if you need any more information on the schedule. So that is it. That's all the information that you need for what the save is, who we are, what we need to do in this kind of early stages, and then what we need to do longer term in this save, and what we need to go after in this save at all. So that is it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss out on any more content. Let's say 1860 Munich, Monday to Friday, 5:30, and then this save Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday at 12 o'clock. Hit that bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until next time, when we play Palace and Arsenal, and hopefully get out of the terrible state we're in at the minute, I'll see you soon.